am John Castro. I am a BFA major in performance, theater performance, and I am a junior. It's very, very time consuming because it's like taking an English degree where they read and write as much, because we do. I mean, read a play a night and write a 3-page paper on it, by the next day. You are auditioning every single day, and that's how the real world is. You're always auditioning, and the likelihood of getting a job is very slim. But what they prepare you for here is how to land that job, and so every day you're doing something completely different. It's a lot of work if you want to succeed in it. I'm taking 16 hours. Tuesdays and Thursdays are my busiest days. I'm in class from 9 o'clock to 5:30 straight. I don't have a break. And then Monday and Wednesdays, I only have a class from 9:10 to 11:15. And I also have to go to scene shop. Basically, we build the sets. It's like having a job, but you're not getting paid for it. So every Monday and Wednesday afternoon, right after I get done with my 11:10 class, I go to scene shop until I'm ready to go teach my acting class at Cordova.
Oh, I know what we're gonna play. I never want to say yeah, sit down over here.
Which also pays some of my bills. I work full-time at TGI Fridays. Saturdays I usually work open to close, so usually I'm working a 9 a.m. shift to a 5 a.m. shift. Sundays I work in the morning and then go to rehearsal. And then I have homework. So I get to bed usually about 1 o'clock, and I've memorized enough lines for whatever show I'm doing or the classes I have that I'm doing dialogue from. And then I wake up again at 7 o'clock and do it the next day. I have a mom and 2 brothers that live in Nashville. We were very tight-knit. When I was a junior in high school, my mom and stepdad got a divorce, and we foreclosed on a house, and basically everything financially was going down in the dumps. So right when I was going to look at colleges, because of what I was going through then, my last 2 years of high school were a bomb. So I got no scholarships coming, and when I did finally get to college, I wasn't going to classes because then I all of a sudden needed to make money, and I didn't know how to balance the two. And I ended up dropping out for about a year, and I went back home and worked my butt off and got my mom back on her feet and got me back on my feet, and then was able to come back and know how it was to balance the two and what I needed to do. Being a student, of course, comes first, but if you don't have money, you can't live to be a student monthly. The first $425 I get goes to rent, and I also help my mom out pay half her rent. So another $400 is going to that. That's why I work my double on Saturdays.
Falling in Love with Love from the Boys of Syracuse.
Now, if you just said no.
Every single year, whether you're a freshman to a senior, you have auditions before the department.
Respect my years.
But if you're taking it seriously and you're growing, you should have no problem, which thankfully they said that about mine.
Playing catch with my dad. Going to games over summer vacation. They're not even my memories, and I'm having them. I don't get it. I don't get any...
In a monologue, naturally when people speak, if I'm talking to you, so last night I was thinking about you. You see how there was that pause? That's a beat. It's taking a moment to let it sink in.
Life is so tiny. So daily. Thank you.
I have awesome news. I got cast as Guildenstern in Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, so I'll be one of the 2 leads in the next main stage show coming out.
Okay, so
Guildenstern and Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead is the biggest role I've ever had. I mean, he talks about an hour and a half a show alone. So I have about 27 monologues. And a lot of dialogue. So I'm already working on that, and that's kind of taking up my nights right now while I don't have homework. It's just memorize, memorize, memorize.
Flagrante delicto, yes.
Flagrante delicto and denouement.
This program is the best thing that has ever happened to me in my life. I have made friends and have mentors that will last a lifetime. Honestly, my first time here, I was, to say nicely, a screw up. I messed up. And Never thought I would be able to come back here, kind of embarrassed myself. But when I came back, they were very, understanding. They saw how hard I was working. They've supported me. I'm on the dean's list, never expected that.
I think I have it.
This program is pretty amazing. I would not want to go anywhere else. When I get out of school, I'll probably have about a nice $35,000 of loans. That's nerve-wracking, but I need a degree. As much as I wish I had support, and I don't, I'm not gonna let it stop me, but you come from a family who no one has a degree, and you it's different. Like, they don't, for some reason, everyone else around you says, he's not gonna get it. Oh, he dropped out. Yeah, see, told you, and so it's one of those things where it's like, no, I can get it. I do have the strength it takes to go through with it and get my degree and be in a place where that gives me better job opportunities when I graduate. It is about learning and getting all the tools you need, but it's more about growing up. And I've done a lot of growing up. I think about graduation a lot. My whole family will be here. Everyone. That's going to be the highlight of my life thus far. Definitely. Definitely. Just to say I did it, I actually worked all the way through and did it.